I had to use the bathroom. I had to go take care of some bodily functions. Took a mess. Yeah. Hi, everybody. So that's how my stream starts. That's how the video starts. I think I figured out why people leave them like that. I say this it's an old joke, but is it really a joke? If you're stating a statement that's entirely true in your eyes, is it really a joke? Or am I the joke? Okay, beautiful. Got those pants off. Is that pasta sauce in my leg? It was not that messy when I ate pasta. I refuse to believe that. That's before telling me I'm live. Thank you. I forgot to do my Duolingo. That'll be done later. I don't really care about the arena. Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I can't get that chest open. And I don't really care all that much. Meaning more that it's not really that important to get that weird pirate armor. To me. To me. It's a very nice camping out today for Gareth. Seems like none of you idiots went exactly where I told you to. Now they're moving. Okay, now that we did that, I technically, whenever I fall over, it removes my waypoint. Hence the reason why I couldn't place another one. Because they're all following me, you know. Do I not have any source? Oh boy. Not ideal, but whatever.
Smoke, blood, and carnage.
It doesn't feel quite
Magisters didn't spare a single seeker.
I need all the equipment I can find.
My helmet. It's getting tighter.
As the source flows into your body, you feel a sudden gloom. Your helmet starts to twist and warp. Darkness pours from it, and a demon steps out from your shadow.
Hell's teeth, it feels good to breathe mortal air again. I can smell your putrid lives in every breath. How delicious, but not as sweet as the sauce you fed me. That rich ambrosia, life's cloying nectar. How I have missed you, mortals. So small-minded, so focused on things of no consequence. It has been too long. But perhaps you could help me once again. I've had but a taste, and these have been hungry years.
So is he like a reflection of me?
The demon
Sorry, the
leans
lizard?
in and sniffs, breathing deep.
I need more. I need your source. I need your life's blood.
Oh. Buddy, you picked the wrong fucking place to do this. Really appreciate if you didn't kill. At least we're to kill him. I really, really upset that guy died. I'll level up from that. Oh, that's why I've got all these fucking debuffs.
Ah, the armor set is complete.
Market Horizons. Okay. No longer purge though, which isn't ideal.
Doesn't feel quite right, but I need all the equipment I can find.
Oh, that's not ideal. Whatever. The one guy.
You're stumbling away from the shore, a deep wound in your side. Behind you, the remains of your ship slip beneath the water. You press on, you and the others. A clearing further inland, a camp, a Magister camp. They weren't supposed to be here, yet here they are, twice as many in number as you and my friends. You reach for your sword, but the sky is already thick with Magister arrows.
Oh. Not really. Grenades, I'll use them. That might be fine. Alright, doing Lone Wolf. That might be it. Good question. What is it? Duck, duck, goose. Huh. The Ice King! That's not a good one to get, but I think the best one right now is Far Out Man, because that would up the effects of this. That's also got a range, so that'd be 4 meters. That would be 16 meters. That would be 14 meters. That would be, you know, I like that. And also then, you know, attribute. That also kind of makes me want to see if I can get them to level up real quick. Just because, you know, everybody but Fane, or everybody but Beast still needs a little bit. So let's talk to Gareth real quick. Where's Gareth? Nope, that's... There we go. There's Gareth.
If I were you...
You've come.
Gareth glances over his shoulder, and his voice tightens.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins beyond the Shriekers, and he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its godwoken leashed. Fair enough.
I think that it's not going to give me experience, so let's just go Fortune real quick. We'll take care of the... Where's the... there it is. Oh, maybe we didn't need that guy. What he's got on him? Ooh! Actually pretty good he had on him. I don't know why I didn't eat that before.
You come to fight. You come to good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too much of an issue. To be honest. Fool. Ooh, what's that over there, Fane? On the dog. Not the woman who's dying, no, the dog. Yeah, okay. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Let's really fucking kill the dog. He's still not even dead. Honestly, I respect the dog. Any other chests around here?
We made it.
I think that the chest isn't really gonna be all that valuable either. No, let me see him from there. Just start walking over there, Fane. Or, everybody's fucking Fane. Ifan. I just call everybody Fane. What's the point in learning names? You just call everybody Fane. It's easier that way. Water balloon. Ugh.
A fine match. A very fine match.
Each day brings us one step closer.
We will get revealed the one.
What is it? Oh, he has torture.
Do not lose hope. The one will arrive in time.
Someone will yet be chosen.
Do not lose hope. The one will arrive in time.
My fight is strong. No way I'll be bested.
Each day brings us one step closer.
There is no shame in loss. We will yet reveal the one.
Don't become the one
Someone
by
will
just
yet
a
be
match.
chosen.
My fight is strong. No way
The
I'll
one
be
will
bested.
arrive
Just
in
one
time.
step closer.
God, they just so fucking stop talking. They never just stop fucking talking.
Someone will yet be chosen.
Shooting arrows. Is that? I mean, shooting the special arrows or?
Each day brings us
Don't
one
become
step
the one by
closer.
winning just a match or two.
You cannot hurry the one. Patience does not come easy, however.
Each day brings us one step closer.
Don't become the one by winning just a match or
The
two.
one will walk among us, though not today.
Dun, 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 dun.
Each day
My
brings us
fight
one
is
step
strong.
closer.
No way I'll be bested.
There is no shame in loss. We will yet
Don't
reveal
become
the
the one by winning just a match or two.
Someone will yet
Thola the Thorny. Who the fuck's Thola the Thorny one?
You may yet be the one. You prove yourself again. The fight challenges you, but you do not give in. You do not give up.
Each day brings us one step closer.
Okay. No experience in that. I don't think there's anywhere else. I mean, unless we wanted to go
Fight is strong. No
Kill.
way I'll be best.
a bunch of
One will yet.
get a bunch of red shirts. I think there's some left as well. It's more of a pain than anything, though. I swear to God. Yeah, we just, fuck you. Why are these two fucking chained together? Fucking numbskulls. Oh, they're standing in a fucking, oh, well, you mean he left. What do we do? I don't know. I've never had to think for myself before. And it's relieving. I need to waste more time here. Blech. Stop me. What other race abilities do we have? Petrifying touch. Oh, and courage. That's it. And why the fire breathing? Okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm sorry, doesn't Fane have like telekinesis 7? 2. Whatever. Stop.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig. You do nothing wrong. I am not myself. This place. Freya. Please. Please, just go. Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late! Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave. But...
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
please, do not lead anyone here. Psst. Fear, alas...
You hear a small whimpering sound. The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes. The child nods and reaches out to you. As
Feeling
you
hugging
hold
somebody.
her, her breathing grows slow and calm. Her wet face is damp on your neck. She lets go and looks up at you with a small smile.
Thanks. You're nice. You can have this. I found it outside, but I can't read it yet. That's next year, and then I'll learn it.
She nestles back into her spot on the ground and starts tracing figures. A little family in front of a house in the dirt.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
She leans back from you and glares.
All right, Ancient One. But Magister Ratusa is overdue. She promises to come at noon. We're afraid to stay, afraid to leave. It is wiser than waiting here. But I cannot leave the little one alone. She is mine. Please, you must tell us what you find. Atusa is our last hope to leave this place. She says there is a shelter in the marshes outside the fort. She says she brings us there first. She knows a safe path. We wait for a boat, and then we go. Wherever we make a new home. I see. I see. We hope for nothing then. We wait for nothing. I like to be alone now.
I mean, could tell her that, hey, we have a way off the island. I don't know why we're not offering anybody who's willing to help us, you know. Hey everybody, come fight with us. Better than staying here.
What's happening to these turtles? They're transforming.
I was not blocked the whole time there, buddy.
Prepare yourself.
Fucking jiggling.
Worms take you.
There we go. Got pieces leveled up. That's what I wanted. Excuse me. I mean, I see that it's a strength 11, which I'm assuming means it's a strength weapon, but...
Swallow too much seawater, by the looks of it. Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
fucking thievery levels. Broke it anyway. Just attack the damn thing. What happens? I mean, I'm sure whatever here is not worth our fucking time. Oh, the intestines. Yeah, I don't want the intestines, to be honest. I said I can get on this boat. Was that my boat?
A group of magisters circle an elf, weapons drawn. The hound barks to draw their attention.
Sir, we've got company.
Ah, planning an ambush with this scion, were you? The witch don't fool me. She's wrecked this ship by herself, with a collar on.
I tell you, I am no witch. The spores do this. If I do not find the rest...
Store the elven hedge magic. Weren't much use when we flooded your forest with death fog, were it? Lucian said it was a necessary evil. Me? I was just sorry we didn't get the lot of you.
You! I try to give you a chance. More than your divine order give mine.
Oh, sir. Her armor!
The scion twitches in sudden rage, and her armor uncoils, as if made of living vines.
No more chances.
I've got a new stick for you to chew on.
Stupid dog. Made me look bad. Game.
The elf murmurs, stroking her armor as if soothing a wild beast. It is incomplete, and made, it seems, from the vines themselves.
The spores grieve. They wish only to create, not kill. This is why they grow armor from the vines, do you see? To protect me. It is the magisters who destroy, who separate the spores, anger them. And never again. The spores are creation magic, old enough that even we scions forget. I find them, hope they can restore the ancestor trees lost in the war. But the magisters chain me and send my spores away, for study, and in wrong hands.
She gestures at the entangled corpses, vines still spattering gore onto the deck.
The ship docks at the mainland before this island. Where exactly I do not know, but I think the armor does. The presence within wakes. It wants to be whole. Perhaps then it truly speaks as the ancestor trees do. I find its spore mates and see. You help enough. My armor guides me now, and it is eager to be gone. I hope one day you visit my homeland, where the ancestor trees bloom once more.
I just got that. I wonder how they do. Did they just see us walking up, or do we just kind of like, you know, cough in?
The gods can't smite those shriekers themselves, my friend, but they can guide your hand. Nothing, as long as those shriekers stand. Get that purging wand and silence them. Fair enough.
Oh, I gotta do it myself. I see. I gotta go there myself. Gotta go do it yourself, you fucking loser. What the fuck do you mean do it myself? It's got one fucking use of purge on it.
I see flurries and the air thrums. Could it be Slade? Look! It's him! He has come!
Oh.
Praise be! You have silenced the shriekers and cleared our way.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Yet
all me.
It seems I'm in need of you again, my friend. You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane. Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking geist or any whinging majesty.
He sighs and...
Ha! You've kicked up a storm.
I just need to... Oh.
Praise be! You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat, so we split. Are you ready? I can spare a couple. They all walk with Lucian. What kind of seeker do you want at your side? There are few such choices. Consider other options as well. Well chosen. I've seen Duggan land a crossbow bolt right through the eye slit of a Magister helm. He should even the odds for you a little. That's one. Who else do you want to join you? You've got guts. I could never deny it.
He takes the news calmly. A moment passes as he calculates the consequences, assessing this new world as it opens up before him.
He's stuck with the
He
last
nods
fucking...
his thanks, then raises his voice.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire!
Not like her to be late. There you are. The escape.
Let's go. Walk him up here. Okay.
Ah, and Ifan Benmez too. Back in Fort Joy, I wasn't quite sure, but it really is. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Gallus and Friedemann warned me about you. God rope. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me. I have no illusions that history will look kindly upon me. My only goal is to guarantee that someone should survive to write such histories. I'm one of you, after all. Your collar is no tighter than my own. A fair point. I will never write liberty or justice on my shield. I fight only for survival. But this I will defend with my life. And your life. And the life of anyone who stands in the way of the continuance of our realm. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon. You stand no chance, but I admire your resilience. Give it your best shot.
You fucking asshole. I think you can come back in here. Don't! Jeez Louise.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh!
Die, all of you.
Do you see now? Your foul sorcery will be the death of us all. Only a fool does not fear the void. Now fight!
Prepare yourself.
No. Just getting in the way. I was just a swap if he didn't swap plays with me.
Glory is mine.
Don't stop. You're gonna die again. Oopsies. Okay, what does Bless do again, though? I wish it didn't take all this fucking movement to stand back up. See the fucking line of things that you had to, you know. It's fucking metaphor. I was supposed to hit both of them. That's not my fault. Stop healing. I saw my source.
I'll yield to none.
Alexander is dead. My contract is fulfilled.
Look, wait, let's just wait here. Let's just wait here for a second. We'll spread out a little bit, though. So if he does come, it's not gonna, you know, knock us all down at once.
The son of Lucian is dead. Murderers!
He's gonna die from necrofire, I think. Nice. I kind of thought you might not be able to kill him, to be honest. It is kind of still, you know, we're still on Tutorial Island and all that.
Well, quite the mess you've made here. I'm Malady, and you're...
She steps forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She sniffs twice, her nose at your ear, then bites, piercing the lobe with a needle-sharp fang.
Let's let her do that for a second while we go collect that gear. I'm not fucking leaving that shit here. The Bishop Alexander. The girl his cloak. May being feeble son of a formidable divine, I reach for the source within, yet that spring runs dry. Vridman showed that such patience, soothingly when rage tends to overwhelm. His command of the source is astounding. He says my talents will soon burst forth, like a bound ogre breaking its chains. How fortunate that Dallas does such a fine job of maintaining the divine order on my behalf while I study. Under Vridman's tutelage, so perhaps I will be godwoken in more than name. It's just a worm. While they're having that conversation, just, you know. Ooh. Scroll of chicken. God, they had a lot of good stuff on them. Such a vague. Ooh. Okay, before we do that, let's just. The assassin, the metamorph is here. Read out the metamorph. Assassin, markswoman, the knight. Markswoman had nothing. Alright, assassin, nothing. $30. And nothing else. Get back over there before, you know. Let's get on with the story, eh? It's been an hour already. How has it been an hour? What have I done? Nothing.
She releases you and grins, running tongue over teeth.
God woken. I didn't hurt you, did I?
She leans back, looks you over, and smirks.
So, God woken, you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make of that? Ah, of course. Too important to feel important. Very good. Well, first things first.
She peers at you closely, a knowing squint in her eye.
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet? And what did they teach you?
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what she taught you. I don't. Now go on. Ah, like that. Right, hold on then.
She takes you by the shoulders and gestures for you to do the same to her. She closes her eyes, and a warm, soothing sensation runs from her hands into your body. Suddenly, you feel the familiar swell of source within you.
Hey, that stings.
She examines her hands, where the skin sizzles slightly beneath their newfound aura. As the spell fades, the skin heals once more. Her whole body seems to relax.
You really are God woken.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Oh, how unbecoming. Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc. You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you.
Melody beckons you to the boat.
After you, darling. Boat first, questions later.
Melody grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
What are all my friends?
God woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this godforsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead magisters held.
Bad luck to let the dead linger aboard. As soon as we get moving, we ought to clear the deck. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Taking board's instructions from me.
The squirrel looks around the boat, chittering excitedly. At least he sounds happy.
Oh, Claude's dead.
Claude. So close to escaping. Farewell, Mattis. You did the Seekers proud.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles merrily.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Ah, very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. It has the spirit of an elven ancestor tree within it. It seems Dallas has found a way to bind that spirit to her. That means only she can control it. Unless we can find a way to break the bond.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Steps I Joy waits is overclaw. I don't know why I took that off of him though. It's like, oh, you specifically took that off of him. But why? Why?
You made it, Godwoken. Good.
Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
Oh. Nice, sorry. Selling your dead friend's gear, I mean, you know. And you guys did a very poor fucking job here. I see maybe like, first off, I see 1 dead Magister. 2 dead Magisters. 3 dead Magisters. A couple of dogs and a Geist. Looks like a dagger to me.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. I know what's at stake, but I have to warn you. This ship is alive and dangerous.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on a deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call,
Fantasy
he
me.
touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
She sighs.
I know. Just be careful.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead. Nothing. The ship is live wood. That much is clear. But I couldn't...
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on fire.
That wasn't that bad.
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
Suck a little bit of blood off the deck. Just do, you know, it's like mopping, but more efficient because I'm drinking it. What's the cat? Huh. Hey, take that string. It's kind of weird because, you know, they obviously give you all the weapons you need in the game. It's not really... It's not really overly,
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something. The silent monk leans from one foot to the other.
There must be a word
The silent monk cocks...
that I'm missing.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection. The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. it turns into what sounds like a moan, then echoes away into silence.
The door
The
came.
door remains closed.
There's got to be some clue. Dallas would have...
Fucking caps lock. Hands, they don't work.
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got... So, what'll it be?
There's the mirror of respecking.
Can't you say anything else?
Bloody magisters.
Oh, look, Lowe's is here.
A young woman shifts her weight between her feet as though swaying her hips to an imaginary beat. She rubs her forehead, her face tight with concern. Her eyes roll up to meet yours, their great black pupils, greater and blacker than seem natural, expanding further as they take you in. She smiles, and the worry melts from her face.
Hey, it's you! Well, 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 we meet again. They told me you'd mosey your way down here eventually. Well, hello there, mister. What was your name again? I'm Losa.
She wipes a grubby hand on her tunic and holds it out for you to shake.
Probably. I'm a musician, singer, lute player, jester, mystic, daughter, friend, lover, and now, godwoken. You're one too, right? Well, kind of. You know about my, situation, right? Right, exactly. I thought it was, well, nothing. More of the same, a sprite, a spirit. But it's a lot more powerful than I imagined. Malady said I should have met one of the gods when I had my vision in the Hall of Echoes, but I didn't. I met it. I know, it's really special. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm gonna get it the hell out of my head and make it sorry it ever came knocking. What's your deal? Ah, yes. Enigmas. Those can be, enigmish. You know, I never was much of a solo artist. Want to find out what comes next, you know, together? Who said anything about otherworldly? Demons and brain ghosts are just as mundane as you. Sure, whatever suits you. Probably better for you in the end anyway. I'm not always myself. Anyway, see?
Well, we gotta go pick up a party. You have to pick them, and I think this is where you lock in who you want, essentially. I'm not seeing... my friends. Not seeing my friends. Where are my friends at? In the upper floor, maybe? We'll get there before we start haranguing Alexander. That's Ethan. I did not recognize him.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... from the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work. Ready? We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
To share my party. I don't want to fuck it up and leave somebody here.
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Now, onward.
So find a skeleton. Where's the skelly boy? Actually, I'm an elemental. Okay, we can leave it here, buddy.
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient. Livewood, you have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht. I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists too. Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore. the only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was
Yeah,
investigating
but will
a
there be
site
treasure
where
there too?
several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here.
If he's not from this plane, how can he be God open?
Still, it's good to be on the move again. They simply asked me what I was doing there, and I simply told them to be gone from my lands. I may have used the phrase pathetic mortals. Come to think of it, I may have used it several times. Damn fools. The faster we leave them behind, the happier I shall be. Well, you see, I have a rather pressing engagement at the Black.
The skeleton breaks off mid-sentence as he notices your hand. He pulls out a notebook, flicking through it, running a finger down the pages.
Physical contact. Nice lowered. Coil looks. Good heavens. Is this a mating ritual? Oh, my pardons. I fear I'm rather unaccustomed to your customs. Although perhaps you would be interested in a companion of another sort. I need to travel to the Black Pit's oil field near Reaper's Coast. But my attempts at staying under the cover have not gone well to date. Given how well you handled yourself in Fort Joy, I rather think you could be of use. And I am certainly useful to you. So, how about it? I travel with you and aid you in your various chores and tasks, while you help me to remain incognito. Very well. Let's be off.
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
Oh, God. You know somebody carried that through the entire game. Somebody out there was happy to find that and carried it through the entire game. Probably imagined themselves sniffing it. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oh, you know what? Get over here, you fucking bastard.
How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It dances to the tune. It goes la 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 la, or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dallas had that book, eh? In your hands. This is generally accepted amongst creatures like yourself. Opposable thumbs, remember? Alright. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's it. Get it right and the ship will dance to your tune. Get it wrong and the ship will kill you. That's always entertaining, for me anyway.
Okay. Any more rats around here? I don't think there were.
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears, then the door is still unmarked. The door stays resolutely closed. The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. The wood groans, and the face vanishes. The thud of your
Same thing, really.
We've braved the joy, but you've still too many with you. Do something about that.
No, thank you. Constance.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above my head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price. Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood. All right then, just don't make me regret it. Hope you find something useful.
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ran, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, lizard. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine...
Isn't... He's got the persuasion though. And technically...
How can one be... This is heinously unfair.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence...
A young Magister paces around the... She notices...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence... Ranley, Corker's mate. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's...
Magister Ranley...
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Also, like that whole like year I picked up, huh?
Can't you say anything else? Bloody Magisters. Swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate, the
That's
Divine
too
Eminence
fucking
vessel,
many.
Lady
Jeez
Vengeance.
Louise.
You keep saying that.
This requires
It won't
source.
save you.
Ooh. How can anybody else fucking cast it then? It's wrong. I don't know why I tried the alt tab out of there. Because I'm dumb. Me, I'm Alexander.
I ought to chain you up like you're locked into me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. Enough!
11 to 12. I kind of like the initiative, I guess.
bar suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else?
Bloody Magisters. If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
That's everything we got, bro? Thank. Oh, boy.
A young magister, she noted...
Magister Randy, Magister Randy, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister
Magister Randy, get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine. Prisoner or not? Magister Randy, Corker's... I warned you not to touch him.
What a fucking little bitch. It immediately goes for the...
Greet the Reaper for me.
Magister Ranley. Dumb asshole. So why the fuck does Thane have a tattered cow on him? You know, just carrying a fucking tattered cow around. Where's his hat? Where did Thane's hat go? He had a hat, and now it's gone. I guess he... Oh, because he gave me his thing because of the... Okay. Kind of dumb, but okay. This person can just throw all the shit in here.
Ivan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers. Answers I can only get from him.
Ivan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ivan grabs him by the jaw and shakes violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ivan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face. As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away. Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not in. Fine. Answer the security question. Attacking wastes your...
So we need to fucking put some more persuasion for Pete's sakes.
The door remains unmarked. The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password. No. The lizard mind is as simple as it. This is the stateroom. Authorized personages of your knuckles.
So now I gotta find a fucking password.
There's no entry. That won't get you in.
But he's having a fucking stroke.
The Seeker has removed one of her gauntlets in order to...
You must be starved for company to linger around here, friend. Don't worry. As soon as she changes her tune, you'll know about it.
Yeah, please tell me when she changes her tune. Boy, ooh. Okay, I was expecting there, but okay.
There's got to be some clue.
Hey! You're here! There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way...
The silent monk cocks his... As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from...
Oh, I thought I heard somebody fucking snoring. It's the boat creaking back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I think like everybody in my family snores because it's like a genetic thing, essentially. It's just by just genetic. No, but seriously, you know, my dad snores, my mom snores, I snore. I never really listen to my siblings, but you know.
Yeah. How you doing? You creatures with your legs and arms and you're a pose. The ship dances to the tune you sing it. It goes... La 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 la. Oh, she opened it and looked at the mark. All right. That's always it for me anyway.
Is that the same fucking rat? I thought it was a different rat. Same rat. Same rat? Same rat.
Melody says it...
All that fighting will be worth
nobody here to talk to. Go back and talk to... What the fuck was that? Repair hammer. Oh, don't tell me that equipment has, like, durabilities on it or something. I really want to fucking fix things. It doesn't seem like
something around here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my favorite godless wolf. Naughty lizards. I wouldn't have taken that rune on the figurehead as a slave scar myself. Well done. We'll need to find the song that'll control it then. Well, you'll need to. The figurehead has certainly caused a commotion lately, but then I'm dying to hear them. Meister Siva is one of a rare breed. She'd do anything in the name of a cause, and her cause happens to be you. She's desperate to meet a living Godwoken. She'll be exceedingly pleased we're en route. We'd better not leave her waiting. She's a bit particular.
Our entire mission...
One of the dogs, just, you know, the dog's holding the book. He's like, no one ever thought to look at the dog. No, I took it before everybody died. Just to help out. Ooh. I guess we're going up there now, huh? No game.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
She's not exactly a seeker. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Malady's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not Meister Siva's there too. One of your kin. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together. And we had every reason to keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
Buddy, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking listen to this.
High water. Likely both, eh?
Okay, here we go. Today's momentous one, so momentous in fact I've decided to start keeping a diary to record the time of the Lady of Vengeance. So one day, should I have a family, my children and the children may know of my small involvement in these momentous times. So to begin, today the Divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrives on board. She swept out momentous and glorious, and I fancied that she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The Hammer smiled at me, possibly. She went in her stateroom, and there she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole of the conversation, but I believe she spoke the principle of fortitude, which is, of course, an important part of both the echoes of the order and military construction. The door seemed suitably inspired, and I opened for her. She glided inside, and I've not seen her since. We went this day. Orders, we have orders. Ship is to see action. An evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we are to destroy their ship and perhaps them too. I should recount the glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the old doors. The one fucking corpse I missed. The one corpse I missed. I mean, minus the dog, but the dog wouldn't. The second corpse I missed. I'm possessed.
This is the yes, and yes again. The word is spoken.
Shut up. Shut up, door.
Just one more moment. He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? Armor?
such a limiting word, but yes, it serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can. Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding, until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. She could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescues? To whom do I owe my thanks? A wise philosophy. One should always embrace the opportunities that present themselves. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else. Took it? No, I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. This will help give me the strength to carry on my work.
It's not really that much better. Damn, magical wand of the lizard. It's just a lizard wand. No, other way around, please. Ooh, source orbs. Do I want any of this stuff? Not particularly, really. Close enough. Close enough. How about that?
Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it, but I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. That might ring a bell with you, might it? My thoughts exactly. Curious how Dallas would seek to learn such things, don't you think? Perhaps she left something behind to point to her intentions. Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
Only one way to find out. Try using it.
Well, I guess we're gonna fucking, you know, just you know. Fucking door's full of some shit. Just so we just fucking sell it. It doesn't matter. Just sell the shit. No, just really just.
Glorious die.
Look at the fucking look at this bullshit. Who did this? Who did this to my fucking board? I'm muted.
I need aid.
Jeez Louise. Okay, yeah, that's a fucking. That's a thing.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Try to knock him down. Why did you get 3 attacks there?
I'll yield to none. Those guards are victims.
Oh, I can't be.
I fear.
Tell me I'm out of fucking scrolls. I was not out of scrolls. Give me some scrolls. I'm out of scrolls. Can I craft one? Just need to stop dying.
Another pyramid.
From that language. Madame, as requested, I've carried out thorough trials in the pyramids and have drawn the following conclusions. One pyramid teleports to the other. Connected entities will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use pyramid while holding it in your hand or interacting with it while it rests on the ground. Touching a pyramid isn't sufficient to use it. One must access the other functions by another method. Package. So if I can put it in my inventory, I don't want it.
What's this? I found something.
That's mine. I need that.
This is
Thank
written
you.
in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Normal staff, purging plight sorcerer. Need shot. Like that.
I'm a monster. I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles like a snake's. I suffer. Don't touch me. My very being is a curse. Was Tarquin that wretch, that rat! I ate an ill mouse and cast in my sleep, and the brooding boar brought me back on a log.
Wow.
Me miserable. Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I'm quite changed. Why? Hear this feline's lament, O immortal gods. I am so wretched. And what is it? There is no shame in being ridiculous in the name of love. No, 'tis ignoble to wish for death, but ask it from another's hand.
Okay. How to open door. This book is unreadable. My favorite. What do you know these fucking pairs of pants in here for?
I found something.
Okay then. Thane, you stand there. Oh, button. What the fuck is that thing? I wonder how she would have gotten in there. I don't think there's another way. God, I'm getting tired. Okie dokie. I know. Technically, I'm not off the island. Technically. But I think I'm done for the night. I don't know how I fucking managed to accomplish literally nothing. Well, I do know. I dicked around a lot, to be honest. I'm trying to get that last level up before we went to the fight. But, either way, thank you for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. It all fucking helps out. I will see you guys tomorrow with some, probably just some Splatoon multiplayer. Probably just some Splatoon multiplayer for now. I'm just trying to think of, like, you know, because I know Persona 5 is coming out for Steam. I'm going to play that when it comes out, but I think it's next month. And, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously harder games for me to play. Like, you know, I could play Sekiro. or some other stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. We'll think it out, but we got some Splatoon to play, because I like playing Splatoon. We just play some multiplayer and kind of mess around a bit. And maybe, you know, I don't know. Bye.